ER.
This one, I think, this
I don't think you actually can see it. That might be fun. Yeah, sure. It's just as real.
Yeah, I got your Batman.
So, I'm not going to work that.
Everyone does that.
When they ask you, it's like, you don't even
There's water and
Any comments, sister,
Pardon?
for the youth of Attawapiskat? What's going on?
What's going on? Well, the police have blocked off access now to the building, but we're just going to be staying out here and continuing to fight as long as it takes, and until we have Trudeau up there. So, yeah, sending solidarity to all of you. I'm sorry, I'm just in the middle of almost a phone call, but is there anything else you'd like me to say?
No, we'll talk later.
We'll talk later? Okay, sorry about that.
This is the reception area of INAC. We're Indian and Northern Affairs Canada. Toronto office at 25 St. Clair Avenue East, just east of Yonge, and we're on the 8th floor. And the police have barricaded us in,
I don't think they barricaded us in.
well, they won't let, if we go out,
We can't get back in.
yeah,
Stopping people from arriving.
that's barricading us in.
No, we can leave. We're allowed to leave.
We're allowed to leave, but, okay, yes.
It's a different situation if they barricaded us in.
Yeah, it's different.
Well, we certainly can't get hot food. We were expecting hot food to be delivered, but we can't have that. Well,
You get it through the gate, so like nobody can come in or go out.
oh yeah?
But I'm like, if you can't, like, if it ends up being that much time, they have to let us know.
Okay. See, if I see a barricade, I see we're barricaded in. We can leave, but you can't come in.
Yeah, people can't come in.
Is there is that like is there a certain amount of hours of body when it comes to like, I think so, yeah.
Otherwise, it's like you're arrested. And even then,
How many viewers you got?
Thousands.
Okay, that doesn't give me a number.
We're being restreamed at least 7 to 12 other channels. We well over 1,000 viewers, easily. Yeah, right now there's something like about 90, 100 viewers.
Is it Twitter?
Why do they call it Twitter, man?
Oh, he almost scared me.
Hey,
He comes very close, very
Nikki, why do they call it Twitter?
I don't know why.
Why, that's what I'm...
tweet,
Probably.
like a bird.
I'm not on Twitter.
The more in depth on his legs than I am, and I was falling all over myself.
Yeah.
It was Ricochet's Twitter that said that?
What? O'Shea, the Irish.
Well, you know everyone's favorite Irish uncle, Nick O'Teen.
I thought it was Miles O'Fun.
Oh!
I guess I was mistaken.
Oh! You don't like Nick O'Teen?
Of course, Uncle Nick.
Wish we could just know that piercing sound that's happening. I don't know what that is. It's a fire alarm? From the city? We just go like wave a towel around it or something like.
That's what we call the grand chief. That's what his dad calls him. His dad calls him.
Only one piece. Take one. Which one do you want? Here you go. Go sit by Mama.
How many holes did you use?
I can't remember. I think it's
12,
12, yeah.
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 Yeah, some use
I was gonna say,
Yeah, 13.
what was it?
Yeah. Yeah, 13 holes.
No, I'm sorry. Just moving that way.
Oh, it's a lot of accident. I heard this.
Downstairs, the elevator access pipe.
Yeah, well, I think some people went down, but you can't close the door.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, what's going on down there? I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, they don't care. Full contempt is not- You don't like it. I brought my power pack, you know that? It's charged. 2 bars on there if you want to charge it that way. Hey, you want to charge it that
No,
way?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's my uncle, and people thought we were married. It's so terrible. It's so
Grand Chief over
Day1, Grand
Yeah.
Chief of Day1.
there. Yeah.
That's her.
Agua.
We have enough diapers to last us all night.
Woohoo!
But the cops aren't there. The cops are doing on interviews and watching us doing interviews, and then other police are in the line by the doorway. Here, inside the doorways, that little hall. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't see the people who agree with just coming up. I don't see the chief yet.
Yeah, I'm not too impressed with this is over now. No. Wish I knew his number. I used to remember it. I used to work on stuff with it. Yeah, bullets. I used them. That's his phone.
Is that for us? Hey, did you take our food?
You've been eating all day.
He took our food. They handed it to us. Hey, they handed it to us and he took it. Davine, that's kind of.
I don't know. We're holding down the fort. How long have we been here?
Over 7 hours now.
Where's Odin?
Praise Odin?
Yeah.
That's an Icelandic, Nordic thing.
Yeah.
You know there's a temple to Odin in Iceland. You know that. You
I
told
was that way
me.
before you.
You told me.
What Iceland are you?
Oh.
Gary.
There's a washroom on the 6th floor.
Not sure. When did you, that guy on the floor right there, Max. Mad Max.
Oh, that's Mad Max.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I never met him before.
Oh.
He was here. I think I remember him.
Oh, you don't have a Max? Oh, we work Yeah, that's sweet. Oh, the good one. Oh my
Yep. one? Oh, Monica.
Monica, what?
I don't know. Devine knows. She's the First Nations liaison. She works for the police, Toronto Police.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen in years. Oh, straight air problems. This must be your stuff. It's still here. Yeah, it's right here.
Okay. Thank you.
So where are you going?
I gotta go home and do some work.
You know, we're gonna take off.
I'm gonna take off, but I'll come back if you're still there tomorrow. At the end of the day, right? Are you staying overnight?
Yar. Yar, 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 yar. Yar. And yar.
Amaikuda,
AM?
A-M-A-I.
Yar. Da, bean.
Where are we gonna look at that?
Oh.
Are you calling me? Okay, great.
Okay.
All natural mohawk.
And then, go to your number. Okay.
A-M-A-I. Oh, yeah, what's yours?
Wow.
Wow?
Yeah, MCLEOD.
L-E-O-D, okay.
Hey everyone, just FYI, and something you might want to think about, hugs feel really good. So if you're feeling a lot of, maybe hug one another. You know, get that synergy between us happening, and it relaxes you. You know? Of course.
I space K-U-D.
Oh.
K-U-D-A. Yeah, you told me to keep me updated if you don't mind.
Yeah.
He's doing some work.
No problem. Yeah, there's a bathroom there, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Right?
The right or right? I'll find out for you. Thank you so much.
You should have showed her where it was. Probably doesn't know. I always get lost when I look for a washroom. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep you.
Thank you.
Yeah, as soon as something gets, I know something, I'll let you know.
Nick, how many views?
Around 40,000.
40,000 views in how long? 2 hours? Ricochet Media. And then I'm shooting. Nick on your right. He's shooting and he's with Final Cut Pro, which I'm also a master of, editing, and boom. So, Nick, the hashtag Occupy INAC is
Is it Occupy INAC or is it Ground Zero INAC?
actually it's gaining traction in Canada. Occupy INAC. That's what the live chat's saying, and that's what the live chat's using, and it's taken off. But the live chat is saying that Occupy INAC hashtag is taken off in Canada. So the live chat's never wrong. They've had our back forever. Yeah, even though that's what we're using. I don't know how that one took off, but that one, Occupy INAC took off. So Ricochet, Vice, BuzzFeed, CBC, CTV. There's CP24, Penny, and City TV. And there's all kinds. Red Power Media, which is great native broadcasting. West Coast Native News. Global Rev is restreaming us. Occupy Wall Street's live streaming mothership. Gone from DC. Thank you, Untold Carlisle. There's Thunder Bay Ledger is restreaming us. We're being restreamed all over the world. Yes. Thank you for that, Penny. Yar. And thank you, Mr. Orbit. Just catching up on the live chat here. Thank you, Rise. MSN. Hashtag MSN check. Thank you, Rise from Portland, Oregon, for restreaming us.
5 hours or so? More? 7 hours?
Penny Vane, an old regular.
Sugar, how long has it been?
What time is it? It's about almost 7.5 hours.
So that's 7 hours?
7.5. Close. 7:20, 25.
Over 7 hours.
What time is it?
It's 5:38.
Oh, we just run a timer.
Okay, so 7.5. We got here about 10:15. Yeah, a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Toronto. That's right, Penny Rain. This is a thing in capitals.
So it's Occupy, what is it?
Occupy INAC.
INAC?
INAC, yep. That's what Penny Bain's telling us, and she knows. You know, social media hashtags just take off, but that's the one that's getting traction in Canada for what we're doing for Attawapiskat. Things have a life of its own in social media.
Put it out there, like, see what it does, yeah.
And the filters were bad. Like, you don't use Instagram filters. You don't use Instagram filters just to edit it. So,
Visco can, right?
yeah, this can.
That beeping you hear in the background is there to piss us off.
And we can just close the doors if we wanted.
Because they know we're smudging here and they still keep the fire alarm on. I know in hospitals when you have special First Nations birthing ceremonies, they're able to shut them off. No, but they're just here to piss us off. Even though we've had cops here within a half hour of us getting here, you'd think they do more than just stand around, even though they don't have the jurisdiction here.
On the ground.
What?
Cops coming in. Whole bunch of them.
Cops are coming in, folks. This is it, folks. This is it, folks. Cops are coming in.
See mama.
Police coming.
Okay, folks.
Grab this stuff, grab stuff.
Go see mommy.
So, apparently the police are coming en masse. So,
Leave now. Leave now.
police are here. Okay, tweet this out, folks. Police are coming up in mass, as the Warriors told us. Here we go, folks.
Day1, please get out of here.
You got my back, right? Even though the Toronto Police have no jurisdiction with First Nations, what's your name and badge number, please? Montera 11185. What's your name and badge number, please?
Actually, you already grabbed it, but go ahead again.
Okay.
Right here.
10-5.
10591.
Yeah.
Hold the door open.
I need your badge number and name, please.
It's right here. It's on my shoulder.
And what's that?
You can come and read it, I'm sure.
Yeah. So you don't have a, so it's 904
6'2".
for 62. And what's your badge number, please? 11027. And your badge number, please. 11005. And yours? 89192. Thank you.
These are this part of the team, guys. The tops that they're setting up. They're seeing things on their way here.
So what are you here to do?
So like now we got 4 of them standing in the hallway, right?
You're live to the world on 6 continents, and people just want to know what you're here for.
Okay.
We're here.
I highly doubt that.
Well, take my word for it.
Okay. The internet's a big place.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know, like this is, they went into 4 or 5 countries now, 6 countries. And we
Continents. Anyways, so what are you here for? Why are you here? Why'd you come up all of a sudden?
You're being interviewed now?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is an interview, we're on social, we're live streaming. So whenever, you're going out into the world, east to west coast. So, what is your badge number, your name?
I got everybody's. I got everybody's. Yeah.
Okay, good. So our legal defense team will be also talking to you people, so. Alright, that's good.
Talking to us specifically?
Well, whoever your commanding officer is, don't matter.
What division are you with? What division are you with?
Us specifically, or what
Yes.
division are we in?
Yes. What
14
division?
division.
14. Okay. Thank you.
What's the website? I'd like to see myself later.
Ustream D Shanger account. But you already know that.
Make sure you get my good side.
Don't worry about that. She wants a good shot of her. Okay, here, look, she wants a shot. Give her a good shot. She wants to go on the internet. You want to be on social media? You're beautiful for a cop. You're very beautiful. I don't know how you became a cop. Should I get them all? Damn. Wow. I think I'm still in love with the cop.
So the Care Bears used to shoot their little energy out of their chest. That's what I always do. And then when I see everybody doing that, I close my eyes and I believe all of that energy goes to the center. And it shoots out through the Okay? So that's how I'm able to kind of center my
You guys, are we having a Davin? Is there a
Okay?
Yes,
Remember,
Kathy
we're
just
here for
texted
the
him.
children. We are the children's voices.
It's actually on live stream right now. Hi, Gavin.
Hi, Davin.
We may need you.
Oh,
And who's 7?
CP24 said, let us know if there's action and to start live streaming it, they're watching. Letting them know if there's cops.
I know they've been watching all day.
Yeah, letting.
And Devin's our legal representative?
Let media know that we're getting raided. We're about to get raided. So, copy.
Yes.
Fuzz it. Hey, hey.
So all the nerve endings you have, everyone's so when you rub your hands together, it activates it. Activates the energy inside you, so you just like spray it.
Like the old Occupy days. They would be there for hours.
No, we have no idea, dude.
Yeah.
Or you'll see me do this. So you want to so I'll go like this and align all of them.
Day1, don't transfer money from that bank account.
Keep everything offshore, Day1.
Oh, really?
One second, please.
Hold on, hon. Just gotta fix it.
Hang on, I gotta put a number in.
One sec.
Day1.
Okay, they're slowly closing off the stairwell now. Now we have no access to the stairs.
That's okay. They're denying us of our rights.
Starting to close in on us, okay?
They are now infringing upon rights. Rights to basic needs, bathroom, food. These are all tactics.
So do we have an area set up where we can may have these?
Yeah.
Go behind here. We've got a lot of things we can cover y'all with. We got a couple with our name on it. Let's don't drink anything yellow.
It ain't apple juice. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
We should have one.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Day1, are you gonna live stream me?
Who
Day1,
wants snow cones?
you gonna live stream Uncle Yar?
They're not what you think.
Figuring it out?
He's trying to be a live streamer.
I hate when people write to me and I don't even know who the heck it is.
That's just you to pop. Yeah, I know. I don't even keep them on. Do what you're doing.
We practically gave it to everybody this morning.
Yeah, a lot of the occupiers on the live chat. Yeah, you remember how they would amass and for hours just be there and closing off smaller space. It's called kettling. I guess it's easier to kettle when you're in a building. Even though this is a First Nations occupation and Toronto police have no jurisdiction here. It's only the federal RCMP that have jurisdiction to remove the First Nations, but we know what the police think of any of that.
I just got word from someone that one of our First Nations people, he's a drummer, he wants us to actually stop using so much of the media, conserve your energy and use your voices. But I think we're all standing up right now. Let's just relax. Let's all sit down, relax.
That's what I like to say.
Just take, the media's gonna get that energy. Can somebody do garbage control?
Are we actually being denied access to washrooms? Is that for sure?
That's correct. We're being denied access to washrooms.
It's okay, we have that bucket over there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put this on the floor.
Let's grab all the garbage.
Hey, pick your program.
Hey, did anybody see what happened?
Just in this garbage can.
Basically,
It's being tweeted out.
There you go. Right.
I'm gonna go down and put this in the
everybody
can.
sit down because they'll have to drag you out. If you're standing, it's easier for them to take you down.
Yeah, folks, so we're being denied there's no washroom access for the public here. So, yeah.
Fight them back with anger or words.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
No food is being allowed in for us. They're basically kettling us in this space here. And so tweet this out. In a weird way, you know, I know in Attawapiskat they have a way rougher. But people who try to stand up for Attawapiskat and trying to help, because it's disgusting what the Canadian government has done. You know, when you think Attawapiskat, think De Beers Diamonds, one of their richest diamond mines, blood diamonds. Ontario diamonds are blood diamonds. Ontario diamonds are blood diamonds, folks. Boycott De Beers.
Okay, well, I don't know for sure.
They're making billions from their Ring of Fire.
Okay, well, we'll stay in touch on Facebook.
Ring of Fire. We're now officially denied any basic service here. And they're just standing there, pretending they're hoo-hoo.
Because they were there.
Hello, Chief is here. Hello, Derek.
Derek Niepenak.
Hi. There you go, Ani. Good to see you again.
Derek Niepenak from Manitoba, folks. We've live streamed him many times before.
There was a bag of smudge that one elder brought. Does anybody know what happened to it? It was in a paper bag.
Yes.
Here.
Is that my wife's?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yar. It's been a while, Derek. How you doing? Yar.
Don't film.
Don't film this.
Please be quiet, everyone.
Start.
Hello? Hello? Yes. Yes, sir, all right. Good, thank you. Just 1 minute, I'm gonna go someplace I can talk.
Should be.
Sorry, go ahead.
If I could have everybody's attention just for a moment.
You know, it's a great honor that we have the Mana Yupanak with us today. And I think what I'd like to do is you know, he's been such a strong supporter, you know, for the abolishment of the Indian Act, for, you know, Indigenous rights. I think that he certainly went above and beyond. You know, right now he's making a major call in Manitoba, as you might know, for the abolishment of the Indian Act. You know, so, and he's here, like he's actually here. So,
Aho! And he's always.
So what I'd like to do is if because he's here, I'd like for him to talk to us, and if we can afford him that time and that respect. He's here on business. He's busy. So time is precious. So if we could all have a seat, perhaps I think we'd be comfortable if we can have a seat and then listen to the chief. I want to offer him these cigarettes that I just got from the lady, as well as a gesture of kindness and good faith. You know, it's an honor to have our leaders come and support us, because you know what? Earlier I heard we're in ground zero.
Yeah.
Like, we're occupying an Indian Act office. And who came walking through that door to support? You know, so we're pretty happy. But again, it's what you guys have done. The songs, the smudge, the ceremony, why we're here, and what it stands for is so important. And so having the chief here to elaborate on that and to shed light and to perhaps maybe give some guidance, what I think would be important. So now
Miigwech. Ujan didaway maganat. Ujan Anishinaabe, Ujan Wichilagan, Nibin Makwa, Indigenous Kazmakwan Toa Temple. From the Winnegozibe Anishinaabe people, currently living on the Pine Creek Indian Band on the reserve, which is a very small postage stamp of the original lands of the Anishinaabe people. I don't recognize the provincial boundaries that separate the beautiful spirits that are our people. I'll speak this way at the foot of the Rocky Mountains as much as I'll speak this way on this side of the Great Lakes, because I believe that this land has always been ours. It's always been our responsibility to take care of these lands and to make sure that we act as trustees for the future generations, such as this little one that's right here right now. The little ones are relying on us to step up at this very difficult time, because we are standing at a juncture in the history of our relationships. Not only the history of our relationship with the land, but the history of our relationships with those who have come from other parts of the world. You see, the land is calling out to all of us. Many of you know that already through your visions and your dreams, and the songs that are coming to you, the songs that you're sharing with your drums, are carrying the message and the spirit of the land that things are very, very difficult. Things are going to get worse for us if we don't put a stop to what's happening now. A lot of people call it climate change, but it's much worse than that, because we're actually killing the life force that drives the planet. We become a plague to our own mother through the things that we've allowed to happen. And as Indigenous people, if we're going to make the changes, we have to start making them now, and we have to stand up now. By doing the things that you're doing today, you're recognizing that energy is there. You're putting in place that energy and those actions that are going to be used to overcome the Indian Act system, the Indian Act problem that's been created to hold us back and contain us within objectives of colonization and assimilation. You're challenging that now, and I can feel that when I come into a space like this, and my heart and my spirit cries out, because it's so powerful. It's so powerful, and it is going to change the day. It is going to get us back on track. We just need to continue to create and build the momentum we need. It's not the Indian Act system that's going to change it. And by the Indian Act system, I'm talking about all those economic sanctions they used. I'm talking about those governance systems that they created through the elections, the electoral processes that they used to put in leaders that way. It's not that system that's going to change it. It's going to be the re-emergence of the Indigenous people's movement that's going to change things. And the Indigenous people's movement is built not from job titles. It's not built from job titles. It's not built from hierarchy. It's built from the strength of our prayers, the spirituality, the commitment that we make to take care of our little ones. That's where the true sources of energy comes from. And I wanted to share that with you because I see that that's happening again. I saw it happen in 2012. I was one of the chiefs from Manitoba that was invited into Teresa Spence's teepee. And I put together that unity pipe in that teepee. And I raised that pipe. And I said, if we would only listen to the direction of our grandmothers, we would be so powerful. The giant that we are as Indigenous people would rise again if we would only listen to the grandmothers that give us the direction. You see, because it's the women in our culture that bring life to our communities. And we have to recognize that again. It's the women in our communities that build relationships, and we have to recognize that again. You know, that's the way forward. And I'm honored to be here today. I'm honored to be able to come in here and to share these things with you. And I'm honored that I've been received in such a way. That I've received the tobacco, that I had the opportunity to smudge, because these are the ways that we do these things. These are the good ways.
They cut the power to this floor.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I understand. It sounds like they just shut off the power here, so I don't know if your equipment is still working, but that was part of the message that I wanted to share with you.
Mine is. I got tons of power.
Okay, so I'm gonna be taking Derek back. They're gonna allow me back in. And I believe that Christy Belcourt is gonna be in here. So she's coming back. She's gonna be here with us. Is there enough water? What do we need for the kids?
We need, the Black Lives Matter has offered to bring food, but they can't bring it in.
Can't get it in.
Okay, I'll speak to the sergeants and see what I can do. It's gonna be
Well,
no.
they're denying us our basic rights, from what I found out. The police presence is in the stairwell, so we don't have access to a bathroom right now. We don't have the access to the food that's being sent to us right now.
Yep.
So now they're trying their tactics.
If you need someone who knows like about the laws in this case, you have time to go talk to them.
Okay, guys, we'll hang tight. I'll come back with a couple of jugs of water. Just keep praying, keep singing.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter sent over a representative that I spoke to. I have her number on my arm if you want it. Yeah.
Well, I think the intention is to make it as undesirable as possible so that we'll but next time if
Bimadu Mamadu Mijige Dodem, Haudenosaunee Jindabad, Siksika Jindabad. I'm hereditary chief, Devine Countshog from the Siksika Nation. I work and uphold the great law of peace of the Haudenosaunee here on the traditional Iroquois land. And I believe that it's our responsibility, not just as chiefs, but to get our clan mothers and our traditional ceremonies to help those young children up north, because these white people, they don't understand that the ceremonies that our ancestors, 7 generations before, that prayed for us, didn't want this to happen to our children. And these people, look at how they greet us with force. We know we're doing the right thing. For those children, we're not doing this for us, we're doing this for these children. Our generations, those knowledge that is lost, the families. We need our chiefs to go up there and help those people, because their temporary solution is just to throw money at them, and our elders and our ceremonies. We need to go up there and build sweat lodges and not forget about those young people. What's happening up there is just a temporary solution. And when they leave, what's going to happen to Attawapiskat? After 5 years, 4 states of emergency, these people had all the chance to act, and they did nothing. This is why we're here. We're here for those young ones. Not for us, that future generation.
Tahoe.
So Derek, we're here until we hear from Attawapaskat that Prime Minister Trudeau has gone up there. That was one of the demands of the youth, that they meet with Prime Minister Trudeau.
Yeah, their demands are right there.
We had initially been here and we were going to leave if the executive director came out and spoke with us, but she came out, said the platitudes that they normally give, we're doing everything we can, and she turned her back and went away. And so our next demand was that, our demand is that when Prime Minister Trudeau goes up there to speak with the youth, then we're free to go. So that's the word we're waiting for now. So if you're able to find out from anything about Trudeau going up there, we'd appreciate hearing back from you on that.
I'll do my best to track that down and see what messages reach to the Prime Minister, and I'll do what I can to get that message back to you if I can.
Can you get that through, I forget your name?
Isaac.
Isaac, so you're able to get that to Isaac, the information?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All
I'll
right.
do that.
But now
I know that as these crises and garner attention, that the quick solution is to put money in there and to bring in Western trained counselors to try to carry a message that assimilation is okay. That's the message they try to bring. But it's not. This is much more fundamental. It's much more fundamental to our experience in colonization than Western medicine can provide through a series of counsels.
Right.
It's much bigger than that.
Yes, it is.
You know, and I watched some of the debate. I heard about the debate last night. I was on TV. And I said, oh, we're going to put money in there. We're going to send counselors in there. But it goes to the level of spirit. It goes beyond what's happening mentally and the devastation. It goes to spirit. And no Western trained psychologist is going to understand how to access spiritual information and how to bring the ceremonies forward. It's got to be bigger than that. And that's what I believe.
Right. And we understand also that Attawapaskat is a very Christianized community, and so they do need to have elders who are the faith keepers, who will be able to bring that back to them. That is something that they are asking for. They want to get back to traditions up there.
And I heard that CAS is sending up some of our people to do teachings and ceremony with them, and I don't understand what that's all about. Why is CAS sending people up there? Why is there all these white people going up there?
Yeah. Rather than trained First Nations people. Yes.
When we saw this happening a little further out west, I talked to some of the other chiefs and said, we need to move towards a spiritual reconciliation.
Exactly.
We need to make it okay for us to pray to our Creator in ways that are acceptable to us. We need to free the spirits of our young people. And it doesn't mean everybody falls into a Christian dogma of sorts. Ours is a different spirituality, and it needs room to flourish here. Again.
Do you mind if we ask those media a few questions?
I didn't know media came
We're
in.
independent media. This
That's
is
up to you,
media,
Grand
so that's
Chief.
a-
You don't have to say nothing to nobody. That's up to you.
It's up to you. If you guys don't want to, that's fine.
don't
but
speak-
we're
we don't
just-
speak for the
we're
chief.
here-
Speak,
we're here to
when
spread
we
the
thoughts are on
message
this
for you
movement,
too.
we need it as much help as possible. We don't talk to the media. Thank you.
That's right.
You don't spread it, you alter it.
You know what, I don't want to argue with you because you're here for a good cause, but
Yeah, no, let them speak.
I'd be interested to hear about the solidarity between Black Lives Matter and the Indigenous folks. I mean, this seems like an incredibly historic time right now with, a lot of the folks that were here right from the beginning were Black Lives Matter folks. And just to see those two groups coming together to fight this tyranny and oppression from colonization, if you wanted to talk at all about that, that'd be really great.
Well, absolutely. The great injustices that are happening to different cultures from around the world can no longer be denied. A lot of the historical foundation of the colonizing efforts of governments that are happening here can no longer be denied. The moral foundation of a lot of the way we've been treated is indefensible, and people are standing up. They're recognizing that. A lot of people know that there's something wrong. People are organizing around what they know. We've talked about it, and I've talked about it personally for a very long time. The apartheid regime in South Africa, apartheid in India, was all built based on what was going on here in Canada. And somehow they kept us quiet for too long. They kept us asleep, and now we're emerging. We're forming the groups we need to form. We're forming strategic alliances across the country and all over, actually, North America. And I'm very grateful that people are standing together, overcoming what may be perceived as differences in culture or differences in identity, but recognizing that there's fundamental truths that need to find ways to be expressed here, and that's really what I feel is happening.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Tell us why you wanted to. This gentleman from Y Street.
What?
We're gonna ask the police for something. We want a camera present there.
Let's go.
Thank you. So it's this way. Try to stop going in and out. Okay. So here's a person who's in the stairwell, but they're afraid of you guys, and we just want to tell them they were going to try and give their cell phone to a person. No, I don't need a cell phone. I know. I'm just saying now we just want to tell this person to leave. So, but she was told if she pops her head in there, she's like out. So I was just wondering if there's like a way that I could pop my head in and yell down to this person to leave, or if you can do it. Sure, I can do it. Okay. Her name is just say Danny said she can go home. Okay. Does she need a cell phone? She's got everything. No, she's got everything. Sure. I just don't want her like hanging out in the stairwell if she can't get back up. Absolutely, no problem. Thank you.
We can make sure that younger generations and future generations of our people have a place to live. And that's being undermined every single day in our communities. The lands are being poisoned, the water is being poisoned, and what kind of effect is that going to have on the young hearts in our communities?
So a lot of people here are getting emotional. They're willing to stay here, you know, as long as it takes. They're staying. Talk about like the spirit of what they're trying to do and what they're trying to accomplish.
Well, the spirit is obviously very strong here, and you can feel it. You can feel it from the energy of the young people to the mothers to the warriors who are here in this space. It's a spirit that I felt before. I felt it in the winter of 2012, 2013, and it's here again. And I hope that we can once again build momentum to send a message to everywhere around the world that this colonization project, this assimilation process has to come to an end. I hope.
So over there, what's the biggest problem you think the youth are facing that there is such a crisis right now?
I think that a lot of our youth are born into the world with a Anishinaabe spirit or a Cree spirit or a Dakota spirit or a Dene spirit. And as long as these colonization projects are enforced and our children are being institutionalized into ways of thinking that deny their spirit to thrive, I think that's the biggest problem. It manifests in various ways. Young people will say, well, I don't have access to opportunity. But I think at a fundamental level, the spirit is being denied the opportunity to thrive.
I really appreciate your time. Can I just get your name, sir, please, and just your title?
So, Derek Nepenak.
Can I spell that, please?
DEREKNEPINAK. And I'm the Grand Chief of the Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs.
Okay. Are you going to stick around for...
I'm going to be here for a while.
Okay. Sir, do you mind if we got a little bit of you earlier?
He wants to put it in the email. Okay, who wants to be a part of this group photo with the chief?
I do.
Okay.
Well, one of the
Chief,
things
we're gonna do a
that
group
I'm
photo
really
with the chief.
concerned about is, you know, what's
Maybe-
happening with our young people.
Maybe over there there's
a bit more light. He said everything that I'm feeling. Is that, you know, like, the only thing that's really gonna help our people are the ceremonies and then those elders and
The flag, where's the honor, the flag? Do you want to hold it?
like what's happening is, you know, like when you look at the 11 suicides that are happening, you know, here in the city of Toronto, that, you know, these children would have had easily accessible resources. They would have had counselors at their hand right away. And we're talking about remote communities that don't have these type of resources, and the people that are trying to help them, what I believe is just a monetary help. You got to remember that these people can leave Attawapiskat, and when they leave, what's going to happen after that? Is the momentum going to be there? Are these people going to be able to pick themselves up? You know, after 4 states of emergency and 5 years later, something has to give, and you know, like it's time for our people to stand up and make these claims, not just for ourselves, but for that generation that can't speak on its behalf and these remote communities. I mentioned this earlier, that there's money for Syria, there's money for Iraq, there's money for Haiti and Japan, but they don't have money for our nations. And what is throwing $2 million at the nation going to do? So when you're throwing money, when you're throwing money at the people, that's not the solution. That's just a temporary Band-Aid. And you know what? When that $2 million is gone, what's going to happen? You know. And the thing of it is that Attawapiskat is what I would believe is living on a rich deposit of diamonds, which they are not getting on a daily basis, that the multinational corporation of De Beers is stealing from them, and it is their money, it is their diamonds, and they have to have people standing up for them. And the fact of it is that what are these corporations doing besides stealing the resources? Like after like I said, after 4 states of emergencies, what has the government of Canada done? Nothing. What have the citizens of Canada done? Nothing. They sent up the Red Cross there for 2 weeks, and nothing ever happened. Those projects that the project that they said that they were going to commit on the housing, only 1/4 of that was done. And now those people are still living in moldy housing. They still have unclean water. They still have diabetes, like health problems. There's nothing for them to do. And I think that it's not unfair for these young people to want to build a community that is going to work for them. They have asked for youth centers. They've asked for elder centers. They've asked for a diamond trust fund. That is rightfully theirs. And I believe that it is our responsibility down here to not just sit here and do nothing. What are these chiefs of Ontario doing? They're just sitting there and they're not doing anything. And it's us. We're here. And it's good to see that this brother, the Grand Chief of Manitoba on traditional Iroquois land is standing here in this office with us. We're the Grand Chief of Ontario. So this is the thing. We know that we're doing the right thing here, and we know that these young people, we're doing this for them. We're not doing this for us. We're doing it for them. We want this community to know that we love them and we're thinking about them, and we're not just sitting here, making empty promises. We're like the Grand Chief said. We're burning sage. We're singing songs. We're reclaiming our rights and those languages and these songs that we're singing. Hopefully that spirit is going to reach the young people and the community of Attawapiskat, because, they're supporting us,
What time are you staying here till, by the way? You're staying here, you're sleeping in...
I don't live on that kind of time. I don't know.
So you might be like, even till tomorrow you might be here?
Whatever Crater wants. I move on Crater time.
Let me get your name again.
I'm Chief Calfchild, Davine Calfchild. I'm a hereditary, DAVYN, I'm a hereditary chief of the Siksika Nation, which is the Blackfoot Confederacy.
I really appreciate your time.
I go.
Ontario Blood Diamonds in Attawapiskat. Blood Diamonds.
De Beers just got a 35-carat diamond. How much of that will go to the children?
Blood Diamonds in Ontario, folks. Blood Diamonds.
Is the Grand Chief outside?
That's hot in here. They turned off here.
They're trying to sweat us out. They want us to give up.
Yeah, but we do sweat, so it's all
Right? And the grandfathers, then we'll talk.
Remember how the Lord was trying to get rid of those Indians up and then sent them down to the lower paradise, and the devil himself said, "You gotta take these Indians away. They're complaining that the rocks aren't hot enough." You want to sing a song, Kathy? Oh, why not? Well, I ain't.
Hey, go ahead. The whole team and the whole building.
You might have to help me with this one. Take my hat off. Quetzalcoatlus Nokomis, Bindige, oh, thank you for allowing us to be here. And you know, the creator, he wants me to sing that song because, you know, my England is on that flag, and I don't know, you know, creator wants me to sing that song right here, right now. He's putting it on my heart. If we could burn some more smudge, that would be great. Way-ah, hey-ah, hey-ah. No, yeah. Way-ah, hey-ah, hey-ah. Way-ah, hey-ah, hey-ah. Way-ah, hey-ah, hey-ah. Way-ah, hey-ah.
Quetzalcoatlus Nokomis.
So, Captain, how long have we been here?
We're 8 hours and 10 minutes.
My name is Gary Leslie Peter. I'm from Michigan, north of Thunder. I've been living in Toronto for like a long time, 25 years, over 25 years now. But I'm a survivor too of the residential system too. And my family was deeply impacted by the residential system and the system. So I didn't really know my own story until about...
That's the fire alarm because we're doing smudging. And this is the INAC office. Sad, eh, folks?
Whether it was your grandfather, your grandmother, whether it was your father, your mother, or whether it was your siblings, you know? And I didn't hear, but they didn't tell me about my mother's death while I was in the second residential school for a long, long time, way after the fact my mother's buried. And then they look in the eye. And before that, I've already been through one reservation.
We're standing here in the dark due to the fact that they turned the electricity and the air off on us.
And they're kettling us. They won't allow us to go to washroom.
We are being withheld from being able to use the washroom, access to food, no light, no fresh air. But that's okay. I mean, hey, natives, you know how our sweats go. Way harder than this, so we good up in here. It's just our allies might be having a little bit of trouble up here.
And to add one other thing, I mean, that fire alarm that's been going on for hours and hours, you can't smudge at an INAC office now. And
the fire
the
alarm,
cops have been here since half-hour
the fire alarm is actually because these doors are open. It's not the fire alarm, it's actually these doors. If you close the doors, you'll hear it goes off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, it's not a fire alarm.
That's what people have told me. Okay, yeah, I stand corrected then.
No, it's not a fire alarm, it's the doors. So, yeah.
But we're being kettled as well.
We have a group of our members from Black Lives Matter that have offered to send us out some hot, fresh, home-cooked food. Unfortunately, we can't get access to it because they're not allowing it in the building. A lot of our allies that are out there are outside waiting to give us the support we need. But as usual, city police, Toronto police are not allowing it. They are infringing upon our human rights for our basic needs. I'm not sure. So yeah, these are the tactics for all y'all to see that if you do get in occupations and you do work like this, that these are the things that they try to do to mess with your mind, to break you down, to deprive you of certain basic needs so that you'll give up and go home, so they don't actually have to do their job. So, but like I said, there's a lot of natives here. We're used to this kind of stuff. And we'll be here as long as it takes, no matter what they throw at us. They're going to have to pick us up, pick our bodies off the ground, and drag us out of here until Trudeau gets up to Ottawa Pescat and starts talking to those people up there. And starts talking to all the people across First Nations, Cross Lake, Sandy Bay, Peganjamang. I think I said that wrong. Sorry guys, I'm so sorry. I mean, I haven't slept in over 24 hours because we were helping McLeod paint that beautiful flag for Ottawa Pescat till the wee hours of this morning, and then just headed right down here afterwards. So I apologize for my appearance and for any fumbling of the tongues.
Yarr.
Arr. Peace, love, respect, mad respect for y'all out there, for all the supplies that did manage getting into the building, and for y'all sitting there watching and making sure that we're staying safe, supporting us with all that love and energy out there. Like our chief said, he felt it from the moment he walked in here, right? So you know it's all good up in here. It's not us. This is a peaceful demonstration. This is not a protest. This is not a protest. It's a peaceful demonstration to raise awareness of what our First Nation children go through on a daily basis, minute by minute, day by day, month by month. It's a reality for us, and that's why we're here. Those sacrifices are made by those children, so this is the least we can do in sacrificing for them. Chimigwech, chimigwech, chimigwech. Nawe.
Tahoe, as they say in Mi'kmaq. Tahoe.
Love y'all.
Take away my underwear. I would have gave that for free.
The start of kettling right there, folks. Shut off the power, shut off the air, won't allow food in, and now they're kettling us. Fuckers, eh?
He's always been ready to fight.
Yeah, I'm from Sidewalk, First Nations.
We got one.
Yeah, it's just, isn't it? Oh, yeah. What's yours? Isaac. Oh, yeah, how long?
Hey, everybody, is there any diabetics in the building?
So you know Billy Moore?
Oh, yeah, I know everybody.
Yeah, well, I used to hang around with Billy. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh, you're on the phone?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He's the one that did the painting.
I just kept on the
I'm down mine. Look at into my body.
Look for me on Facebook, cuz.
Nothing, eh? They shut the power off on us?
The air.
Yeah, hey, yeah, typical of them, eh? Shut everything down. No, this is how they think, you know.
Oh, we should bring the grandfather rocks in and have a real
No,
sweat.
they think, you know, they always pull off little tricks or little pranks. And,
Here's some of the list. Are you gonna film me?
Yep.
You can see YMCA, youth center, you know, and then I'll just say, and as you can see down here, to meet the Prime Minister, which is the key to making all this happen.
Yeah. We want to charge up all our cell phones when we can now before they come up all the time. For sure. Keep computers charged.
This is the list of the demands that the youth came up with. You can see it says YMCA, fitness center, youth center, track and field, more workshops. But the most important one for the youth, this right here, to meet the Prime Minister.
Would you mind doing that again? Because to start it, I'm up here. So if you're going to point it, you can reach it.
Oh, okay. I'm so sure.
We do that same song.
This is the list of demands that, this is the list of the demands that the youth came up with. You can see here YMCA, campsite, more workshops, but the most important one for the youth is this one, to meet with the Prime Minister.
Okay.
What does it look like?
I was built tough, tougher than a Dodge truck.
He went that way for some reason. He went that way. Like he went that way.
Yeah.
what can we get done? I'll get you reason for children.
I just want to know what your, I'm gonna write the now that I understand the situation, like,
Are you outside? Yeah, we're okay.
There's Ebenak is up here.
Can I sit there?
Yeah.
They're moving in to shut us down, but we are staying. Don't give up the fight. Canada has gone well with indigenous land. I don't know if you got used to it.
They're trying to fry us. Man.
Sorry, Christine. I already talked to Cassie about it because you don't want me to do that. And I just couldn't get them on the phone right now, so I talked to her.
Whew.
How many things to get through with that?
So what the heck's going on with Israel?
Yeah, it's like,
Good
can you
God,
film it on the
man.
phone? Can you film it on the phone?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll try. I
This
just
was twice we needed in Toronto.
Yeah, I'll use one for the light.
I don't know at that time, man. What is he now? The Circle Grand Chief? That's what he is?
Grand Chief of Ontario, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he should be helping us over there.
Who's the Grand Chief of Ontario?
Yeah.
What's it?
Today, yeah.
Ah, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he's my cousin too, but he doesn't answer me back when I try to text him.
Oh, yeah.
Come to Toronto. And he's right here in Toronto. I heard he's here. Somewhere. Yeah. Crazy that guy, man. Who's the chief of Cutler now?
Elaine Johnson.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're moving in to shut us down, but we're transferring.
Yeah, now I am. Okay, so now.
That's crazy.
150 years of colonial rule has not broken the spirit of the country. We are moving in, but we are not staying. We are staying here, and we will shut it down. Don't give up the fight. Canada has gone well with indigenous land. I don't know if you got used to it, solidarity with you.
This piece of art was sent. I can try it right now,
So the police has basically kettled us here, for those tuning in late. They've cut off power. They've cut off the ventilation. They won't allow us to go to the washroom. They won't allow us water or food or any supplies to be taken in. If anybody leaves by elevators, they won't be able to come back in. As you saw earlier, there's cops right here. And there's cops around the corner there to the left for the stairwell door. So we're basically kettled here, and that's it. One way out, the elevators. The ventilation is getting really hot. Air is getting really stale. We got a lot of water, which is good. Got a lot of different things. And as the First Nations-led peaceful occupation said, the Toronto police have no jurisdiction here. Only federal police. Talk about jurisdiction. Talk about jurisdiction. Why the Toronto police have no jurisdiction here. The world wants to know.
What do you mean the jurisdiction? OPP don't have any jurisdiction over us. We're First Nations people. We're the original people of the land. And they're the oppressors. So most of the times OPP are just the gophers of the rich and powerful and the politicians of this country, right? So we have every right to be in here in this office. This is INAC. These are the people that are supposed to be taking care of us and doing whatever it is that they're supposed to be doing for us, you know. But you know, like I said, it's so typical, you know. But anyways, But here they have OPP don't have no jurisdiction, and I think that's why RCMP was called in. So RCMP has more jurisdiction on these grounds. So we're sitting around just waiting for RCMP, man. It don't matter. Let them come. See what happens. See what happens. So yeah. But other people that know more about the laws can tell you about that, eh? Like Devine, I don't know. Do you know anything about the jurisdiction of the OPP here and RCMP and all that? The difference?
No, well, I think the Ontario police are only provincial, and I know the RCMP are federal. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But as far as their jurisdiction here, I don't think the RCMP have any fucking jurisdiction. I think it's all OPP.
Oh.
That's what I think.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so something like that, yeah. But hopefully I cleared it up a little bit.
Yeah, the air is quite stale. We got zero air circulation in here, which is against provincial law. Under the Occupational Health and Safety Act, they got to replenish the air every hour. So, but it's okay for one law for them, one law for us. With no fresh air, denying us basic human rights. They won't allow us to go to the bathroom. If we go to the bathroom, we're out of here. They've kettled us here. They won't allow food, water, anything. What are we gonna do? Piss in the corner? I don't know. Shit in the toilet? I mean, we don't have access to it. We're basically barricaded in. The only exit is the stairwells blocked. The only exit is the elevators. And once we get on there, we're not coming back.
Yeah, I have a light on my cell phone. Pardon?
I wanted to check with you to see like what you just think about it. I don't want it to change.
Reminds me of Dr. Strangelove. Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove. Remember the war room? Just catching up on the live chat. Thank you there, Penny Vane and Mr. Orbit and Rise for the X. Fuzz it, everybody.
Can we close the doors for a little while? Yeah, that fuzzy? That's really a lot.
Right place, right time, right name, let me tell you. Crystal Sinclair is here, she brought some more water up as well.
What time is it, folks? We started occupying this around 10:15 a.m.
6:47.
What time?
6:47.
8.5 hours. We're in here 8.5 hours, folks. That's right, Rise. Sounds like normal colonial life. Denial of all rights, and that is sad.
Yeah. But it's all right. I guess it's only.
And then it's funny how. That's right, Fuzz it. And then these cops here are pretending they're our best buddies because they've done nothing. They've been here 8 hours. probably had double time and triple time.
Can we please, like, actually, I'm
That's right, Bessie, if I pronounced that right. You know, we know we have so much support that's building from all over the world. We know that. We know that.
So Mita is outside, and Nicole Tangier is outside, and it's about maybe 10 other people out there from Black Lives Matter and other
amazing. Amazing. Thank you. So how quickly got in?
She talked to the police, and she knew Derek was up here, so she talked to the police, just let them know that she was with, I don't know, Toronto, and she had water for us, and they said they'd only let her in if she was escorted up by the chief.
Crystal.
Oh, my partner.
My name is Crystal too, so that worked out well.
I was called, Crystal, are you here? And both
My name's Crystal.
Raj, can you ban Renouf, please? Just ban him. Raj, thank you. Just ban that. Racist prick Renouf is on. So please ban him, Raj. Thank you.
So I cleaned this up on the canvas.
Just start inviting people here.
More kettling. That's right, Fuzzy. Original live stream.
You're the one who buzzed heads, eh?
No, no, he's on the live chat, but he's a good guy. Fuzzy. That's right, Fuzzy. Original live stream is the best. Did you notice since Ustream was bought by IBM on January 21st, a couple months ago? Oh. Racist Toronto police. No jurisdiction, but they're still here. They forget the G20, what they did to people in June 2010. The hashtag Occupy INAC is trending in Canada.
Ah, proper.
Let them know. Occupy INAC is trending. Hey, so the hashtag Occupy INAC is trending in Canada. Woo! They should occupy all the rest of the INACs. They should occupy all the rest of the INACs. right, Penny Bain? All those people arrested at G20 in 2010 by the Toronto police can sue them. They were forcefully confined. $1 billion security budget. The Toronto police are nasty, folks. And you'll see how nasty they get later on today. Remember the G20 in June 2010 and what the Toronto police did? They're getting sued their ass off. Remember the G20? Corrupt to the core is right, Mr. Orbit. Occupy INAC number 5 in Twitter Canada for hashtags. Occupy INAC number 5. Thank you, Penny Bain. It's trending in Twitter Canada. Number 5. Occupy INAC number 5. Trending. DC in the house.
iPhone. What's it look like?
So, yes, so folks, I'm gonna save this, and I'll be back in like 10 seconds. And I'll be right back in 10 seconds. And just let me save this. It's almost at the 2-hour mark. And Occupy Carla, and thank you, Rise, and thank you, everybody. So, Occupy INAC is trending number 5 in Canada right now. Woohoo! All right, let me save this. So, refresh the page when I go live in 10 seconds, okay? Ciao.